My first audience is my mother. Okay, you can leave now. Then my sister Shauna. Go. And my sister Nari. We're going to start talking on my persuasive speech on why I think marijuana should not be legalized in the United States. Oh, by the way, hey. Let's begin. Marijuana can distribute the development of white matter in the brain of adolescents. In my persuasive speech, I'm going to talk about how and why marijuana should not be legalized in the USA, and why people think marijuana should be legal. Why people use marijuana as a drug and/or medicated marijuana. How marijuana is now the #1 thing on Americans' mind. Marijuana is now one of the best-selling drugs and medications on the counter and off the counter. What does everyone see in it? That is what I want to know. And the reasons is this. How and why marijuana should not be legalized in the United States. Marijuana is now all over the United States, with different people wondering why is it so popular. The crime level to this plant, or marijuana, is getting higher and higher every year. About actually 70% more higher and higher every single year. Marijuana is now known for weed or pot, the most common names for it, and it's most common in the United States. While marijuana is taking over, it's because it's easy to get the drug and it is easy to get addicted. People try to grow it and smoke it almost every single day. Others tend to grow it and sell it for a lot of money. That can result in killings, burglary, and addiction, of course. The reason behind some states legalizing it is to keep the crime down and the use for it of medicine reasons. When people use marijuana as a drug or medicine or medication, better off. Marijuana use for medication for the people that needs to mellow out. Medical marijuana argued that it can be a safe and effective treatment of the symptoms of cancer, AIDS, multiple sclerosis, pain, and other conditions. Although that sounds like a wonderful help, that it would help out a lot, medical marijuana users are 60% at the risk of getting addiction. It says the symptoms for cancer to help out. It's a scientific proof that it's not really helping cancer because everyone has cancer cells in it. It just mellows out the cells. But a lot of other medications out there do that also. I believe that it's just a little saying for it to be legalized. I do not agree. Using it as a drug, your chances is very high. Around 98% of the people that smoke it just once a day will have a higher chance of getting addiction than the people that just use it for medication. Does marijuana change you? If smoking at a young age as a teen, then it will change you more likely than smoking it as an adult. The symptoms for it is short-term alert sense, for example, seeing bright colors, alert sense of time, changing in mood, impaired body movement, Difficulty thinking and problem solving, impaired memory, and the long-term symptoms are breathing problems, increased heart rate, exaggerating dreams, thoughts, depression, and on the bad scale, suicide thoughts. That's most common in teenagers. Why is weed slash marijuana so popular for Americans? It's a natural drug. It's easy to grow and make, a fast way to sell and get money, and it's the number one easiest drug to buy and fastest drug to get the symptoms from. There is even a day for it, which it's common now, April 20th. I do not agree with this day, and I do not agree what this day brings. Will the United States ever say no to marijuana or weed or pot? To me, with my researches, I do not believe that it will go. The crime for it is awful. There's a high demand in it, but only it's a great way, some way to find money. It's all over. So I do not think that it will ban for everyone. I think it's only like it is now, some states doing it and some states saying no to it. I think marijuana is something that should be growing on this earth and never thought about rolling it up and getting high off. Excuse me. I think marijuana is on Americans' minds too much. They forgot what's important. Yes, some say weed is just like smoking a cigarette or drinking alcohol. Thinking about it, smoking a cigarette in public around everyone, getting secondhand smoke, it's wrong, but people use it. It is a stress reliever. Drinking and driving, everyone knows it's wrong, but people still loves the taste of alcohol, and they choose to drink it anyways. You can use this as just as common as saying it's smoking weed. People smoke weed because they love the high off of it. They love what it does to you. I think all of them three is wrong. That is what's wrong with this. I think if the world would just open their eyes and see what's going on, the world would be a lot better than it is now. And I think that legalizing marijuana is the wrong choice. I think we should just put marijuana off and then tackle cigarettes and then tackle alcohol and everything. And I do believe that the world would just open and see what's going on. See that, hey, there's more important things out there than say, hey, marijuana. So that is my persuasive speech on why I think marijuana should not be legalized. It's hurtful. It changes people over time, and it's on top of everybody, and I think that it's wrong. So thank you. I hope you like it. Bye.